Hi dear friends, my name is Untitled and today I'm going to talk about IELTS Listening top tips to get in Band 9. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm an IELTS teacher with 12 years of experience, so I think that my tips and recommendations will be valuable for you. So let me first talk about the listening section. It consists of 4 sections and they are now called parts. You need to answer 40 questions while listening to different recordings. Now about the listening test itself. You know that the written part consists of the listening, reading and writing portions, and listening is the first one. So completing listening in a very good way means that you will succeed in other sections as well, because it's a matter of psychology. So now let's talk about the top tips for the IELTS listening. First of all, you need to know that there is a practice of morning listening. You need to start your day, or at least while having breakfast, you need to listen to something that you like. Let's say your favorite TV show, TV series you like, for example, some videos on the topics you prefer and something like this. After that, you need to practice listening, but why do I recommend to watch something useful and something interesting for you? The reason is simple. You will be motivated for listening. And why do I recommend to practice listening first in the morning? The answer is simple. Generally, exams are held during the morning time and morning sessions are more preferred by candidates. But after you complete the practice test, you need to analyze your mistakes and point out your weaknesses so as to focus on them during your other practices. It's not the issue of only morning practice. The second part is your afternoon or lunchtime practice for listening. Here you can listen to favorite native speakers, for example, a guy from the USA talking about the life in states, for example, or the US president's speech, for example, something like this. So, but it must be the native speaker because you need to focus on his pronunciation, his stresses, his pauses, the tone of his speech, how he highlights, how he stresses, shows some important parts of his speech, and so on. It's very important for your listening practice and finding correct answers in the listening test. The third practice is the evening practice, because during the evening time we feel bored, we feel tired and so on, but we need to practice our listening and develop the skills of making notes. Note making and concentrating on some long videos is very important, so we need to choose scientific videos, let's say, or videos on common topics such as environment, society, in order to improve our first concentration, second note-taking skills, because while listening we need to take some notes, some important notes about the video, the core parts of the video and the central ideas, let's say the heart of the video. And third, we need to improve our vocabulary, which is important for listening, and we need to see how phrases are paraphrased in such videos. For example, you can choose World Economic Forum, The Insider, and something like this. The next point is that you need to focus on concentration. You need to listen in noisy places, let's say when there are some guests in your house and something like this, because you know that concentration is the key to success in this section, and noisy places is the best choice. It's the best choice for you in this situation. And remember that sometimes, even if exam invigilators are ready for such situations and try to create a calm environment during the exam, unfortunately some incidents may happen. Some test takers can talk and they can easily interrupt the silence in this testing day. The next point is that you need to focus on your spelling, because spelling matters. You know, misspelled words aren't counted as correct, and that's why you need to practice commonly misspelled words. For example, many people make mistakes while writing the word accommodation. They forget about 2C or 2M. And if they, let's say if we get about double C, double M, it's a problem. Or colorful, for example, the adjectives finishing in full and which are created with full suffixes. Many people write double L at the end. However, there should be only one L. There are different issues with commonly confused words, and you need to be careful with them as well. So practice your mistakes and look through the commonly misspelled words. During our next videos, we'll talk about commonly misspelled words, so make sure to subscribe to our channel in order not to miss this video. And finally, you need to know the tips and hints for each question type. For example, if we talk about multiple choice questions, you need to know that the correct answers are paraphrased and vocabulary matters in this section. So the correct answer won't be given directly, and you need to expect some paraphrased versions of what you hear. You need to know the role of tone, intonation, pauses during the multiple choice question types, because you know that the correct answers are stressed, they state in a different manner, and how contrast concession linkers play a big role in finding correct answers and eliminating incorrect choices. Thank you very much for watching my video. I promise to create a new video about multiple choice questions because I know that this is a nightmare that you need to overcome, and many of you need to overcome. So make sure to stay updated and follow our pages. Thank you. See you. Bye.